G'day everyone, it's PJN Outdoors Music and Gardening here. I'm just doing a video on my entire outdoor tool arsenal. So every outdoor tool that I carry, whether it's, in the outdoors, whether that's camping, hiking, fishing, that sort of stuff. So generally on different, like depending on what I'm doing, I may carry more or less, may carry specific tools depending on what I'm doing. But this is just all of them as an outdoor tool, like the whole arsenal, right? Whether I'm, doing what, just may select what I need for the day. But this is just for the rest, like the entire collection, as I said. So we'll get started. We'll start with my my hatchet. So this is my Workforce 680 gram hatchet that I bought from Mitre 10 for 25 bucks. Carbon steel head, timber handle. I think it looks like it's some sort of cheap timber, but I mean the thing was only 25 bucks. But I just needed something that just does the job, so that I can carry around camp and be able to split and chop firewood, when I'm camping and whatnot. So razor sharp, so I'm actually very surprised at how sharp it can hold an edge, and how sharp the edge can hold. So pretty good edge retention. I hit a rock the other day and it's still pretty sharp, so very happy with that. Great hatchet. But yeah, 25 bucks for Mitre 10. It's it's got a little bit of patina on it, but yeah, great hatchet, love it. Always have a hatchet in your arsenal if you can. So there's times when you don't, but it's generally good bushcraft practice to carry one when you're going the outdoors. So good tool. The next one we're going to start with is the next one that we're going to start on with is my K-bar folding survival saw. So this is my, or what I call my K-bar bush saw. So this is 65 mm spring steel blade, shaving sharp teeth. It cuts like a hot knife through butter. $90 from Xstack Australia. So great feel in the hand. Kraton G handles the handle. So got a little lanyard here that I've put on. I don't know if it's a lanyard, it's just a loop, but I put this on myself so I could hang it on my belt. So when I'm needed to go and harvest firewood, I can just carry this on my belt, so I'm not holding onto it the whole time. Have hands free. So yeah, it just folds up like that. So love this saw, very happy with it. Let's move on to my fire steel. This is my Survival Supplies Australia fire steel, fair rod and striker. I got this for 25 bucks from Survival Supplies Australia. I did have a bit of trouble with this when I first got it, also because of the paint that's on it as well. But I'm still practicing on lighting a fire without, having to continuously strike it, because I seem to find myself doing that a lot, and I just don't think I quite got the full knack of it yet. So but yeah, I mean, I love the tool. It's had a bit of use. So of course I'm not going to actually use it now, because as you can see, there's leaf litter and there's fire debris, like stuff that can burn. We're in summertime and we've had some terrible fires here in Australia, most notably in Victoria. So yeah, so I'm not going to be using this, because I'm not going to demonstrate it, because I don't want to set the whole place on fire. So one thing I would not want to do at all. So yep, so that's my fire steel and striker. Love it. Great thing to have in your kit. Just need to kind of keep practicing with it so I can do it, do it right first time. So after, when I've actually learnt fully on how to use it properly. So good tool. The next one we're going to take a look at is my paracord. This is my I've forgotten what the brand was, but you can get it from X-Stack or Survival Supplies Australia. It's 100 foot, which is about 30 meters. This is the camo coloured version paracord. So it's got a, you know, I've forgotten the rest of the basics, but yeah, I've used this to tie some things down. I've never had to cut it really. I've just, you know, I just tied down my portable ventilator when I was airing out the bathroom, because it was moving around a lot. So I just tied it to the bed or whatever. So to stop it from moving around as much. So because I was doing some extracting because I was using the acid. So this held up pretty well. Again, I'm more used to using tie downs and ratchet straps than this, but this is always just good to have in your kit, just in case you need it, because you never know when you need to use it. And you know, you can make shelters and tie knots, you can repair, you know, swag or tent lines. So yeah, great tool, great piece of kit to have in my camping arsenal. So last but definitely not least, we're going to move on to my knife. Now, usually I only carry one knife for all of my outdoor adventures. Yes, on the kayak I would also carry my Buck 119. I don't have that with me here today. I just forgot to bring it with me to make this video, so bit of a bummer. But I mean, I think you might have seen it in my video that I did back in the past, where I did the 3 knives that make my outdoor activities possible. So the Buck 119 was in there, so definitely check that out. So we're going to move on to my main knife. This is my K-Bar USMC 1217. This has the stacked leather buffalo handle, as well as the buffalo leather sheath. As you can see, they're pretty dark coloured now that they've been worn in. I've used this a lot. Little bit of a nick on the edge when I hit a stone once when I was chopping kindling. Wasn't using chopping block. That was my fault. Not a big deal. It still cuts like butter. The edge is still razor sharp. I gave it a strop the other day and it's held out pretty well. So very happy with it. So a great knife. Totally recommend. And it just feels so nice in the hand. So yeah, great. I will never camp or hike without one of these. So without this knife. So that's the 1217. But when I'm doing hiking, where there's a group of, where there's a lot of other people, you may not be able to carry something like this because it's too big, and you know, it can scare people. You know, people can get worried that you've got a big ass knife in on you, that you know. So, and if you're going on a day hike, you know, you're not camping or whatever, that's where things can get a little bit more complicated. So K-Bar USMC, but this is a 1250 short USMC. Same blade steel, 1095 Crovan carbon steel. Same type of leather, the stack leather handle and the sheath, buffalo leather, I believe. Again, razor sharp, in fact pretty much shaving sharp. Great feel in the hand, love it. So it's just, they're just such great knives. And you know, I think if I'm going to carry something, like if I'm going to carry a knife, these are definitely the ones to go with, except for salt water. So where I need stainless, because these are carbon steel, so they're going to rust if you take them on saltwater fishing trips. So yeah, so that's my outdoor, my whole arsenal on my outdoor career, my outdoor adventures and stuff. The only tool I'm missing obviously is my Buck 119 knife that I take on with me when I'm kayaking. because it has a 420 HC standard you know, stainless steel blade, as opposed to, you know, 1095 Crovan carbon steel, so which will rust in salt water very quickly, like a lot quicker. So I just need to use stainless for that. But anyway, so yeah, that's my total arsenal of all the tools that I use on those adventures. I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry, my foot's hurting like hell because I've been squatting for so long. But yeah, that's my whole arsenal on all my tools and stuff that I carry in my outdoor adventures, as I've just said. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope this this might give you a bit of an insight of what I carry, what tools I carry with me, what tools and arms I carry with me when I'm in the outdoors. So, yep, all right. Cheers for watching, everyone, and I'll see you. We'll do another video sometime soon. We'll see how we go. But all right, cheers. Thanks, everyone.